is Juan Hernandez. I have been with Manatech for over 10 years. I've been working with Chris for the last 3 years in sales support, and I do have extensive experience both in with Success Tracker and all aspects of the business, compensation plan, and the products. So basically, we've created a Success Tracker overview, module 1 basic report. So it's an overview of a more detailed module that you guys will receive later on. But this is just to give you guys an introduction and a visual for what the actual Success Tracker reports are capable of doing. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is module 1 basic reports. And we start with the module table of contents, what we will go over today. So module 1 basic reports, we're going to introduce Success Tracker between slides 3 to 9. Then we're going to show you what you can find in Success Tracker from slides 10 through 23. And then we're going to review the basic starter reports from slide 24 through 55. Basically, the introduction to Success Tracker. What is Success Tracker? Success Tracker, our Success Tracker program gives you the tools you need to analyze your business more thoroughly, quickly, access total sales volume, as well as track your activity and inactivity in your organization through standardized reports. To motivate, recognize, and assist your downline with recognition and opportunity alerts, view your data as a spreadsheet, graphs, or using a tree view, Success Tracker genealogy tool, and the basic version has limited reports and do not include email or label features. So there's 2 options. There's the basic and the premium, which we will review those today. So basically what we're doing with this training is we're trying to coincide which reports correlate directly to the compensation plan, specifically in the 6 ways that you are taught to earn. Those 6 ways are being customer bonuses, which is the power seller bonus and the business development bonus, the first order bonus, the mentor bonus, the unity level infinity bonus, the leader check match, and the global pool bonus. So I have outlined that on the section 3, which report coincides with which bonus. So you can actually use that report as a tool to help you analyze your potential to earning those bonuses. So moving on to the next slide. Once you enter Success Tracker, this is what the main page looks like. Okay, this is the actual opening page to Success Tracker. And basically, Success Tracker is a web-based tracking system that allows associates to view reports and graphs relevant to their Manatech business, allowing them to monitor and track their downline production more efficiently and effectively. You will be able to access Success Tracker through our website at www.manatech.com. If you're already enrolled, you just basically enter your account number and password and click Success Tracker once you're into your back office under Quick Links. And that's what this section right here shows. Now, basically the benefits of using Success Tracker. The benefits of using Success Tracker, first of all, are maximize your income potential. You'll be able to read through different reports, analyze your data, your downline, your different legs, your physical levels, the production of each associate and customer within those levels, so that you can form your strategy to maximize your income potential based on the compensation plan. You can monitor your business activity in your downline more thoroughly, because your report basically gives you access to all the reports of all the associates in your downline. You can actually monitor their business as well as monitoring your business. Know who to motivate, recognize, and assist. Again, you're going to be able to see the strengths and weaknesses in your organization. You're going to be able to see their purchasing habits, their trends, whether they have automatic orders or not. And this can actually motivate you to recognize and assist those upcoming leaders and those people that may have fallen off from their production. You can watch for trends. Many of our reports go back a full year to date, so you can see how your organization basically performs on a monthly basis per BP for up to a year. Adds more free time to your schedule. With Success Tracker, you can basically create a strategy alongside the compensation plan that will allow you to work more efficiently and effectively, giving you more time to focus on actual sales-driven activities as opposed to trying to organize your business or analyze your business. Okay, show leadership by example. So basically Success Tracker, because it helps you create those strategic plans that will help you grow your business. And you have the tools right there at your disposal, which your downline has as well. You can actually show your associates in your downline how to lead by example by basically analyzing the same reports that you have access to. Coach your downline with simultaneous access to the same information. Again, everybody in your downline has the same access to the same reports. So the leaders have access to all the reports of their downline as well. So you can view what your downline is viewing, and together you can work with forming a strategy to maximize production of their business. Okay, Success Tracker features. Success Tracker features. You can track activity and inactivity in your downline organization, okay, through the different reports. Information is updated daily. So Success Tracker, the majority of reports are updated twice a day, and then the near real-time DPV is updated every 15 minutes. Access to the system easily, www.manatech.com. So again, it's an internet-based system. So once you're logged into your Manatech account, your back office, you have access to Success Tracker. Use of Success Tracker anywhere you have access to the internet. Again, with any, you can use PC, you can use laptop, iPad, even your cell phone. Wherever you have access to the internet, Wi-Fi, you can access Success Tracker. Access to information about any associate in any country through seamless interface, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Again, it's like the website, it's open 24/7. You basically, since we're a global company, you have access to all your associates' information, regardless of what country they're in your downline. Use of Success Tracker to locate any of your downline's contact information, email, phone number, and mailing address. So each person in your organization through Success Tracker, you'll be able to access their contact information if you need to get in touch with them. And then basically there's two options. Select from two service levels, basic and premium. Basic is free. It only offers the associate search to search associates in your downline. Premium gives you access to all the reports. Okay, what is needed to operate Success Tracker? The first thing is an internet connection. We recommend a modem speed of 56 kilobytes per second or faster. DSL or cable modem is recommended. Internet browser on your computer, either Microsoft Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, or Apple Safari. We recommend Microsoft Internet Explorer 8 or higher, Mozilla Firefox 5.0 or higher, or Chrome 10. Another feature that we advise is to clean your browsing history. So once you have an accessible browser and internet connection, while you're logging into Success Tracker, we recommend that you clean your browsing history on a daily basis, because all the history and the cache that you pick up as you maneuver through different websites may interfere with the actual downloading of different reports. And then once you have access to the browser and the internet connection, you just go to manatech.com, and then you sign in with your account number and your password, and you'll be into your website, and then from there you can access Success Tracker. We also recommend that you have Adobe Acrobat Reader to be able to download and print out reports. Now, the main reports you can just download through the web page that's offered through Success Tracker. But if you want to print out reports, we definitely recommend that you get Adobe Acrobat Reader. There's an Adobe Get Acrobat Reader icon on every single report for you to download. Okay, how to access Success Tracker. Okay, first you open your browser, okay? In the URL, you put manatech.com. Then you click on the sign in. Okay, then you sign in, you enter your account number, your password, click sign in. And then once you're into your back office, you will go to My Business, click Success Tracker, and then you will be inside Success Tracker. If you have an existing subscription, all you have to do is click enter and you're in Success Tracker. If not, how to subscribe to Success Tracker. Once you're in Success Tracker, you can select the subscription you desire, read the terms and conditions, and proceed with the purchase prompted by a step-by-step instruction. It's on the same page. You will see the subscriptions on the bottom section here. The different options that we offer, their prices. if you want to learn the details, and then the blue button for you to actually subscribe. Once you're subscribed, it will tell you your current subscription as it's listed here. And then once you select your subscription, you go to the actual shopping cart to pay for Success Tracker. That shows the actual Success Tracker that you purchased, the price, the quantity, the subtotal, and proceed to checkout. And then after that, you accept the terms and conditions, and it will all be said and done, and you have access to Success Tracker. Usually within 24 hours that you'll be able to have access. In Australia, these are the different subscriptions that are offered. Okay, products that include Success Tracker. So you have the Manatech Plus Lite and the Basic Success Tracker, which is free. So basically with the Manatech Plus app Lite, you get limited access to Manatech Plus. Basic Success Tracker will only offer you the ability to search for associates in your downline. It's free. You can just basically, you have to subscribe for it, but it is free, and then you'll have access. And as you move up, then you can get the Manatech Plus app with Basic Success Tracker. So at this point, you'll have complete access to Manatech Plus, but your Success Tracker will still be just that limited report, and that's 18 Australian dollars. And as you move up, you have the Gold Success Tracker option with the Manatech Plus Lite. So you have limited access to the Manatech Plus app, but you'll have full access to the Success Tracker Gold option. And then the best option, which we recommend, is the Premiums Tool Bundle, which gives you the complete access to Success Tracker and complete access to Manatech Plus app, which is 30 Australian dollars. Okay, and then once you are subscribed, associates are automatically billed each month on the same day in which their initial subscription was created. For example, if a subscriber signed up on August 22nd, they would be billed the 22nd of every following month. If you upgrade or downgrade your subscription, you will lose what time is left on your original subscription and will be immediately charged for the next 30 days. No refunds or credits will be issued. So if you had a billing cycle that was the first of the month and you decide to upgrade on the 15th, you'll be charged for the new 30 days on the 15th, and whatever you paid for that month will not be credited. The remaining 15 days will not be credited. Okay, so what you can find in Success Tracker. So once you've subscribed to Success Tracker and you've logged in and you've accessed the actual system, this is the first page you will see. This is the opening portal. Okay, and there's 4 main tabs. There's Home, Success Watcher, Reports, and Graphs. On the left-hand column, you will see all the categories of the reports, beginning from Reports Overview down. When you click on one of the categories, it will expand and give you access to the report itself. Later on in the Reports Overview, you will also have access to the reports in the center page. Okay, so basically selecting any of these tabs will take you to that type of section, okay, which is up here. So if you click Success Watcher, it will take you to Success Watcher. If you click Reports, it will take you to Reports. And if you click on Graphs, it will take you to Graphs. We're not going to cover graphs today because that's more an advanced topic. It's more for the higher end leaders that are presidential and above. We're managing their business on a yearly basis, but it will be covered in a future module. Okay, so links for the section will appear in the center page. Okay, so once, for example, we're on Home, right, and you want to customize your Success Tracker from the home page, the link is in the center. Same thing with any one of these different tabs. All the different options will appear in the center that you can also click enter by clicking on the link. And again, the left-hand column shows all the categories offered. Selecting each category will show you the reports offered for that category. Okay, so basically, again, the tabs, which is a navigation bar for Success Tracker, as shown above, is where you can find all the following options. Home. The Home tab is where you can customize Success Tracker based on a number of levels, results, specifications, and submenus. Success Watcher is where all the important alerts for your organization are located, beginning with recognition alerts. Recognition alerts, new associates, and preferred customers are sorted by enrollment level during the current month. So this basically shows you all your new associates and preferred customers for the current month. New directors are sorted by leadership level over the past month. It shows you all the new leaders that you have basically developed in the last month. It also shows you the 5 most comprehensive recruiters in the current month, so your top enrollers, and the leaders with the highest percentage increase in volume from the previous month. Opportunity alerts are more operational. For example, automatic orders and exceptions starting from the current date will show you all the automatic orders whose credit cards are not authorized and are being held in exceptions. Associates within 10% DPV of the next leadership level in the current month, that shows associates who are 10% close to the next leadership in terms of DPV. You can view both alerts results by clicking on See Report, which we will see in the center section once you click on that particular tab. Reports. Reports you can view to track and analyze your downline. So that's this section right here, and that shows all the reports that you will have access to. Graphs provide information from your organization in the form of graphs. And again, that's this section over here. Okay, so Success Watcher. The alert messages are categorized in the center of the page under the Success Watcher section. So again, under the tab Success Watcher, these are all your alerts as we reviewed before. You just click View Report to actually see the report itself. And again, the recognition reports will be under Congratulations. Those are the new associates and preferred customers sorted by enrollment level during the current month. The new directors sorted by leadership level for the last month, top 5 enrollers, and the leaders with the highest volume increase from the previous month. The opportunity alerts and bonus information is the next section. Again, those are the auto orders and exceptions as of the current date, and associates within 10% DPV from the next leadership level in the current month. The bonus information will show you leaders who dropped in leadership level. And again, they all have access by clicking the View Report. Okay, the report section is a section that contains all the reports of Success Tracker listed to the left-hand side as well as the center of the page. So again, you have all the categories on the left-hand side for the reports under Reports Overview, or you have access in the center by clicking each individual link. So the black headings are the actual categories, and the green links are actually the actual reports. And on the left-hand side, you would just click on the category, and it will open up that section where you also have access to the reports. Success Tracker Introduction. So this is basically like an overview or a guide to Success Tracker, kind of like what I'm doing, but more in a PDF format. So if you want basically just kind of like a guide that's in a description, paragraph format, Introduction to Success Tracker is a good guide to use. Again, you have instant access by clicking on Success Tracker Introduction, and this is what the page looks like. Categories and reports can be accessed both in the center on the left-hand column. And that's pretty much reports overview. So customize My Success Tracker allows you to select how you want specific information to automatically display when you request a report. Okay, so this is basically how you want to adjust how your reports appear, all your reports, according to how you want to customize Success Tracker. For the most part, I leave the standard, but there are options that they do offer. For example, the number of levels, most reports automatically display 10 levels down of your organization. However, you can enter any number of levels. Leaving this field blank will return all results for your entire downline. So number of levels, they're referring to physical levels. So if you leave it blank, it'll pull up your whole organization, every single physical level that you have in your downline. You can specify then how many levels you want. This would be beneficial if you just want to narrow down certain levels. For example, if you're trying to do research on the unit level or the infinity bonus, this would come in handy as well as with the check match. But for the most part, I usually leave all the levels available. Number of results, which is similar like levels. Most reports automatically return results for the first 10,000 accounts. However, you can enter any number. Leaving this field blank returns all the results for your entire downline. Usually when you're just starting out all the way to a mid-level leader, the 10,000 is pretty much your entire downline. But once you get presidential and above and you start getting a larger number of accounts, it's better to always just eliminate, delete that 10,000 and leave it blank so it'll pull up your entire downline. Specification screen. You can choose to have either the standard or expanded customize my report request screen displayed automatically when you select a report. Choosing the standard format uses the automatic setting for that report. So basically you have two options to basically present your report. You have the standard option, which will give you a pre-selected number of columns, or you can customize your report where you can select the columns, you can sort the data how you choose. Submenus. You can also select how you want the submenus in the left navigation to display, only one category at a time, more than one category at a time, or open to all categories. So submenus, they're talking about the left-hand column, how the actual menus will appear. Once you have selected and saved your default settings, you will still have the ability to change the settings on individual reports. So this can always be changed on individual reports. You'll have a button where you can click on to either standard report or a button icon where you can customize a report, and you can always change the amount of results that appear and the number of levels deep for your report. Okay, reports overview. Reports overview is the central page and main success tracker portal that gives you access to all reports without having to search through a list. Reports are divided by categories depending on their function. Each link will give you immediate access to the specific report. So again, here's reports overview. Here's its appearance in the center. It shows you all the reports and all the categories. And then this right here is our help index. So if you need to know more about a particular report and how it can help your business, just click on this section right here, this link, and it will bring you the help index, where you can click on the actual report and it'll give you a description and a brief overview on how to access the report and how to move some of the functions to get the data how you want it to appear. Okay, graphs. Graphs display data from the reports in a graphical format that allows you to visualize many of the important markers that will assist you in growing your business based on the trends and historical data obtained from your downline from multiple business periods. So we do have a graph section. These are all the graphs that are provided. Most of them are year to date. So if you want to track the history of your business in a graphical format, these are the graphs that you can select from. And again, if you need help with the description of some of the reports or the graphs, you can always click under the help index on this section. Okay, so the first actual report is associate search. So associate search allows you to search for associates and customers in your organization by entering specific information related to the associate or customer's account. You can also search for multiple accounts using different criteria. The report gives you the opportunity to review the results of each associate and customer and select how to display the results in a web page, PDF, or exported Excel spreadsheet. So basically, when you click on associate search, this is the screen that pops up. You have several sections. The first section will show you the country option and the account number. You can select how to search for the associate or customer, specific information. Then you can sort how you want that search to take place, the selected columns, how you want the data to be presented, and then the display. Do you want it to display as a web page? Do you want it as a PDF document you can print out? Or do you want to export it to an Excel sheet? Okay, so again, this button right here, show report. So after you've selected, you've entered your data, selected your sorting and your columns, you click on show report. The search criteria is the center section. The sorting criteria is right here. You have 3 sequences that you can sort by. Selected columns is this section right here. This is the columns that you're going to select for the final report, and then the display format. And you can also select the font size that you want your report to appear. All right, search criteria. So search criteria allows you to search for an associate and customer in your organization by entering specific information related to the associate or customer's account. So here's some of the information you can search for with the associate search. Account number, last name, first name, business name, address, city, state, postal code, country, phone number, how many levels deep do you want, how many physical levels do you want to appear on the report, the email address, leadership level, leg. You can specify which legs you want to search out of your organization and how many results you want to appear. Then you're also going to have the option to select how you want the information to be actually searched for. You will enter the specific information into the empty spaces. Okay. Then you select how you desire to search for the information based on the search criteria. Okay, right here. So let's say you don't have a complete name, but you have maybe the first couple of letters of the name. You can basically search for an associate or customer in your downline by just entering that specific data. And you can say, for example, you click on starts with. So let's say you're looking for somebody who has a particular last name, but you don't know the first name, but you know it starts with a certain letter. You can enter their last name and then enter the first letter of their first name, and you click on starts with. And then when you select show report, it will pull up every account that has that last name and the first letter of that first name. Select the number of results, total accounts displayed in the report. That section again is right here. It automatically defaults to 10,000. You can always change it. And again, this search criteria is the center portion of the actual success tracker selection that we showed you before, right here. Okay, sorting. So sorting allows you to sort the data of your organization by selecting specific specific information related to the associate or customer. So after you've selected your search criteria, you can select how you want to sort the data. Okay, you can sort by name, last name. You can sort by city, by country. You can do it in 3 sequences. So you can look for a particular name in a particular city in a particular country. And that is your sorting information. Again, this is your sorting drop down, and these are the actual drop down lists that you get for sorting under associate search. Now, different reports will have different sorting criteria depending on what the report provides. Okay, information will appear in chronological order based on the sorted information you've selected. Information can be sorted by 3 separate sequences, and information can be sorted in ascending or descending order. So right now it's selected ascending. So for example, if you were to select by a certain name, it will put it in alphabetical order from ascending, A to Z. Descending will be Z to A. Later on in other reports, when it comes to the physical level, ascending would be your start off with your lowest level, going down to your highest level for ascending, and descending will be from your highest level to your lowest level. Okay, selected columns. Clicking selected columns under the Customize Report button will allow you to select how you choose to have the information from your downline presented in the columns of the report. So again, once you click selected columns, which is towards the bottom, it will take you to this screen where you can actually check off the columns that you want to appear in your report. Every blue check box is an actual column that will appear in the finalized report. These are the selected columns, and this is how the report will appear. So based on these selected columns, this is how the report, there will be the headers of the columns in each of the reports. The account number, you're going to see that the data has been blocked out for security purposes. We do apologize for that. We want to protect our associate and customers' information. But under customer account number, you will see each associate and customer account number on the left-hand column. You can click on the number and it will take you to an associate detail, which will give you detailed information in regards to that associate or that customer. Then you'll see their name, their last name, their first name, city, state, country, and this has leadership level and the like. Data presentation layout. This section determines how the report will be displayed, whether it's a web page, an Acrobat PDF file, or tab delimited Excel export. So when you're going to select the display, it automatically defaults to web page, but you can click on the drop down and select which option you want the data to be presented, how you want the data to be presented. This is your typical web page format. So this is the default that comes with Success Tracker. Again, it shows the columns, and then they will have the list of the accounts, and then the data going from left to right. This is the PDF, Acrobat PDF file format. So again, it's similar to the web page, except this is more for printable. It's more of a printable option, but it shows the exact same information and the exact same structure. And then finally is the tab delimited Excel export. So this basically takes the raw data and it exports it to a notepad. And you take that raw data, you select all, then you basically copy it, and then you can export it to an Excel sheet, and then you can create your own reports on Excel based on the data that you obtain from Success Tracker. Okay, associate search. So after you've gone through the search criteria, the sorting, the columns, and the display, this is what your report will look like. Again, you have your columns on the top, okay, how you selected them, account number, last name, first name, business name, address, city, state, province, postal code, country, phone number, whether the account's been terminated, email, current leadership level, and leg. Clicking on the associate customer account number will access associate detail. So on this left-hand side, you will see the account number. Again, you click on the account number and it will pull up the associate detail, which is this section right here. Okay, and it's pretty detailed in regards to the associate or customer's information. So associate detail allows you to view specific information regarding the associate or customer's account. It shows you name, address, and contact information, date of registration and renewal, current and highest leadership level, sponsor and enroller information. It displays PPV and DPV totals during the last 5 business periods, gives you a snapshot of the associate's individual position. So when you click on the account number, the associate detail will come up, or you can go straight to Success Tracker, click on the left-hand column, the category that says associate detail, enter the account number, click submit, and it'll pull the information out. The contact information is the top information right here, this section, okay? Then you will have the leadership information in the account type towards the center, and then you will have the sponsor enroller followed by the PPV and the DPV, which goes back 5 business periods. So if you want to track your purchase history of your associates or customers and their downline production, this is a good tool to use. Okay, the next report is organizational profile. Organizational profile gives you statistics regarding the primary associate's organization. The first section provides an organizational summary showing the markup of the organization by enrollment level. Next, the leg summary shows statistics for each leg. A leg is started each time the primary associate personally sponsors an associate. And the following slides is a more detailed description of each section. The organizational summary section gives an overview of the composition of the organization based on the level at which associates and customers are enrolled. For each enrollment level, associates or preferred customers, the report shows a number of recent buyers, former buyers, and inactive associates. The benefit of this report, of course, coincides with the power seller. It's a good tool to use to basically analyze your power seller potential. And this is the actual power seller bonus. The power 10 and the power 15. Along with the active preferred customers, which is any customer with 50 PV or more during a qualified month. So how do you access organizational profile? Again, it allows you the opportunity to review production and statistics about your organization for any 2 business periods. So you can compare 2 business periods, BP simultaneously. You can check the PPV from your personal order and the orders of your preferred customers. You can verify DPV totals in each leg of your organization. It's similar to all the other reports. Again, it has a section where you select your criteria, right? You can select a country or the account number. Again, you can pull up any account number in your downline. It will automatically default to your own account number, but if you want to search somebody in your downline, just enter their account number and it will pull their organizational profile. BP selection and display format. So this is the BP selection. You have basically a base business period and a comparison business period. Base business period is usually the current or the most recent. Comparison business period is the historical business period you want to compare it to. Okay, our organizational profile web page display. So this is how the organizational profile report actually looks like. Okay, so the first section, which is up here at the top, is the associate personal information. The second section right here, which is the organizational summary buyer information. The third section is the PPV information, again, for the power seller. And then the fourth section is your downline information, your DPV per leg. And then your final section is the organizational statistics. Again, your business period, you select the most current or recent business period. That's going to be your base business period. Your comparison business period is going to be historical business that you want to compare to. And it goes back a little over a year. So right now it's August of 2019 that you can compare. Okay, so organizational profile, organizational summary. That was the center section. Okay, so basically what this report shows, it shows your total downline. So this organization has 67 people. It shows recent buyers, former buyers, inactive associates, percentage of recent buyers, number of new associates, percentage of new associates, percentage of recent buyers who are new. So recent buyers are those who have ordered at least 100 PPV in the current business period or in either of the past two completed business periods, as well as those who have an automatic order to be shipped in the current business period of at least 100 PPV. So basically anybody who's had an order in the last 3 months with 100 PPV or has a current automatic order with 100 PPV is considered a recent buyer. Former buyers are those who do not meet the criteria of a recent buyer, but have ordered at least 100 PPV in any of the last 6 completed business periods. So it's somebody who hasn't ordered in the last 3 business periods, but has ordered at least 100 PPV in the last 6 business periods. Inactive associates are those who have not ordered products in any of the last 6 completed business periods, as well as those whose orders were always less than 100 PPV in the last 6 completed business periods. So in other words, it's somebody who's either hasn't had an order in the last 6 BPs or hasn't had an order of at least 100 PPV in the last 6 BPs. The report also shows the percentage of the organization who are recent buyers. This helps you better understand recent activity. Again, it shows you percentage of recent buyers right here. New associates, this section shows you the number of new associates and percentage of new associates who enrolled at each of the enrollment levels. Then it displays the percentage of recent buyers who are new. Recent buyers who are new, the final column, percentage of recent buyers who are new is a measurement of turnover in a mature organization. When an organization begins building, you expect this percentage to be high because all people will be new in the business period. So recent buyers, if you have a high percentage of recent buyers, that means you have people that are ordering consistently. If you're showing a high percentage of new associates that are recent buyers, you either have a high turnover and you're just constantly bringing in new people, or you just started the business and you have all your new people are ordering. Okay, organizational profile, PPV, power seller. So this is the most important section of the organizational profile. This is how you're going to view the report to assist you with the power seller bonus. Again, here's the business periods that you're comparing to, the base business period and the comparison business period. It's going to show in the report under these 2 columns. So base business period being the most current, comparison business period being historical. Okay, leg. In the leg section represents each preferred customer directly registered under the associate's account leg 0. Notice how all these accounts are leg 0 because they're all they're preferred customers directly under the associate. The top account is going to be your account, the associate account. So it'll be the associate account, it will show the associate PPV. And all the remaining accounts underneath will be the actual preferred customers. Again, leg 0. Account number. Again, clicking on the account number will give you access to the customer's detail, so you can see their purchase history. Base business period is the current or most recent business period, PPV, which is right here. Comparison BP is a previous business period, PPV, which is this section. And then the subtotal, which is at the bottom here, is a total associates PPV, including their preferred customers PV. So how does this coincide with the power seller? Okay, what you want to look for, of course, is the total PPV to make sure it's over 200 and 500 for the power 10 and the power 15. Then you want to look for the number of customers, 2 customers that are at least active preferred customers with 50 PPV or more. Okay, so you will look here, you'll look to see whether you have 2 and 5 and make sure that they have more than 50 PV that would qualify them as an active preferred customer for the power seller. So that is how you utilize this report to assist you in determining your potential for the power seller bonus. Okay, organizational profile, DPV. So it's similar to the PPV version. Again, the base period is the most current or recent business period. The comparison period DPV is the historical BP. Current associate. So current associate, associate who has ordered in the past 6 BPs with a 100 PPV order, but not in the last 3 BPs, nor has a current automatic order with 100 PPV. So this is an associate who has ordered in the last 6 months with 100 PPV, but not in the last 3 months. This is a good person to look out for possible retention, bringing them back into the business. A recent associates and customers, again, associates and customers that have had an order of 100 PPV in the last 3 BPs, or has a current AO of 100 PPV. That's this section right here. Okay, moving on to the next report is genealogy. Okay, genealogy allows leaders to view associates and customers in their complete downline by leg and physical level in a web page format, PDF or Excel export. It allows associates to identify each associate and customer in their organization along with specific information relative to their account, leadership level, auto order, last order BP. In addition to names, addresses, phone numbers, and email addresses, it also displays the PPV for all orders placed by each person in the current business period, along with how much was purchased in PPV in each of the past 4 business periods. The benefit of this report, of course, is uni-level, infinity bonus, check match, and first order bonus. So you can use this report to assist you with determining whether your potential for these bonuses. And again, this is a copy of the actual compensation plan showing the uni-level bonus, the check match, and the first order bonus. The different physical level, different levels, pay levels. The difference between a physical level and a pay level, again, a pay level closes off at 150 PV. So once an order is reached 150 PV, that pay level closes off and begins another pay level. So you could have multiple physical levels within the same pay level if the order of the associates have not reached 150 PV. Okay, genealogy. How do you access genealogy? This again is the section for you to actually access the report. Again, like the previous reports, it gives you an opportunity to select by individual name, city, state, search criteria. You have your sorting data, your selected columns, your display. Okay, majority of Success Tracker reports allow you to customize the report based on search criteria, sorting, and selected columns. Okay, again, here's the show report and the customize my report. So if you selected the standard option, it will not show you all these different features. You have to click customize my report to allow you to have the search criteria, sorting, and columns. And again, that's going to be this gray button right here in this area. Okay, so search criteria, again, is in the center section right here. Sorting is towards this section. Selected columns, and then display format. Once you click on selected columns, again, you will have a list of columns you can check off. Genealogy is the report that has the most accessible columns, the most data available in Success Tracker out of all the reports. It is probably one of the most important reports. Categories checked in blue will appear as columns in the report. And then this is what the report actually looks like. So the blue columns that you checked off end up becoming the columns in the report. Selected columns. One of the most comprehensive reports of Success Tracker Genealogy allows an associate to view their complete downline production through each individual account for each physical level and each leg, displayed in a table format that can be arranged by different columns sorted to meet the needs of the associate. Again, it helps with the uni-level, infinity, and check match bonus, which I've presented the actual compensation plan information. So, for example, you're looking here at physical level, leg, and PV. This is your PPV section. So, for example, with the uni level, you would look at the leg, you would look at the physical level, you will look at the PV. You would see this account has 200 PPV, so it closes off a pay level. And then depending on the leadership level, which is a column that you can select, so you would first determine what your leadership level is. You would search for that leadership level in the report, okay? And then you would be able to look through the physical levels in your downline, see what the PPV is and whether it closed off a pay level or if that pay level still expanded under that percentage. Same thing with the check match. Check match, you can actually look for the executive directors and above. Once you hit silver executive director, and you can actually look at their levels underneath their accounts to determine which associates PPV will influence the check match. And then first order bonus, you select the column that's enrollment date and the enroller, and then you find your name as the enroller, and you look at the accounts that are all enrolled by you and the date. You can select basically descending order, and it will put the most current date on top. And then you can see which accounts based on your enrollment name you have enrolled for that month. And you can see the PPV, which will give you more or less an estimate, okay, how much more or less, the order can be for the actual first order bonus. Okay. So next section, genealogy reports, important columns. So I'm going to go ahead and review what the important columns that I use for Success Tracker. Again, these are all the selected columns. Okay, important columns. The default, basically always account number, country, name, city, state. Those are always default. Always select those. And then sponsor. So sponsor associate directly above a registered associate or customer in the line of sponsorship. Enroller, associate who receives credit for the registration of associate or customer and influences the first order bonus, team 2, team 4. Physical level is the position of an account within the depth of an organization. Terminated, this is whether an account's been terminated or if it's still active. Enrollment date, the date the account was registered. Enrollment level, the type of account, is it an associate or preferred customer? Leadership level as of the last commission run. So any leadership level that will show up in genealogy is as of the last commission run, that being basically a week after the hard close of the business period. Highest leadership level. So this is the highest leadership level they've attained since inception of their account. Auto order, is there an active auto order on the account? PPV current period. And there's PPV 1 period ago, 2 periods ago, 3 periods ago, 4 periods ago. Okay, so PPV current period, if this was a report for this month, that would be October. 1 period ago would be September, 2 would be August, 3 would be July, and then 4 would be June. It only goes back 4. 4 is the maximum. And then career purchases, this is the total PPV purchase since inception. Last order BP, this is the last BP when an order was placed. Leg is where the associate and customers have been registered. Position, so you sponsor a new account, it creates a new leg. Orders in prior 6 BP. Has there been an order in the last 6 BPs? It'll give you a yes or no. That's this column right here. Okay, so I put them out in this report, you can see. Yeah, physical level, termination, enrollment date, enrollment level, leadership, highest leadership, auto order, PPV, all the way to 4 PPV ago, career purchases, last order period, leg, and orders in 6 BPs. Okay, so next report is going to be the unilateral genealogy diagram, which allows associates to see how the organization is structured. It provides a diagram of your organization very similar to a family tree. The only difference, however, is that the diagram places you at the top left rather than the top center of the diagram. This diagram easily allows the associate to see how many legs exist in their organization by following the line of that person's box down to each person he personally enrolled. The benefit, again, is looking at your structure, the structure of your organization. This is a brief image of what the report looks like. How do you access unilateral genealogy diagram? Very simple. Again, you can search for accounts in your downline if you want to look at their diagram. So you can select how many levels deep. Again, a level is a physical level. So if you just want to see the first couple of levels of your organization, you can narrow it down like this example, which is 4 levels. If you leave it blank, it will pull up the complete organization. So leg numbers, so you can select to look at your genealogy diagram by particular leg by entering that leg number. And then finally, showing report. You click on show report on any one of these reports and it pulls up the report. Okay, so this is what the unilateral genealogy diagram looks like. Okay, so basically each one of these squares is an account. Each one of the lines represents a physical level. So this line right here is physical level 1. Each account on this physical level is a leg. This is leg 1, leg 2 of this associate. Then for this associate, this is leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. Physical level 1 for this associate, physical level 2, physical level 3, physical level 4. So the levels basically go down vertically, but the accounts are expressed laterally. Each account on the line represents a new leg, and then each line represents a new physical level. Okay, view detail links to associate detail. So view detail, again, gives you the associate detail for that account. So you click on view detail and it'll pull up the same associate detail that I showed you before, which has all the information in regards to that associate account or customer account. And then there it is right there, associate detail, just as the previous screens. Okay, recognition section. This is new associates and preferred customers. It's a report used to identify new associates and preferred customers in an associate's organization and the dates they registered their accounts. Enrollments can be viewed by their individual dates within a set period of time for the last calendar year. This report can be used to check enrollments for the first order bonus. The report can be used to show associates' growth in new enrollees month after month for the last year. Enrollments can display if the account has an auto order along with the next generation date. The benefits are first order bonus, which it pays 25% to the enroller on the first product purchase. So this is how you access new associates and preferred customers. So basically you customize your report. Select customize your report if you want to customize it. The enrollment date section is here. So this is where you select the dates that you want to view the report from. You can either do it by a monthly basis, or you can go back as far as, I believe, 14 months. It goes back. So you can enter, you can click on the calendar icon here. It will pull up the calendar. You click on the date. It will populate the date into this section. Then you basically click on the second date that you want to be the, basically from which date to which date. And then you click show report. So you can do it on a monthly basis, or you can do it multiple months. I put an example here where this is the first of the month and this is the last of the month. So you would click on 1 for the first section, click on 31 for the second section, and it'll pull up that calendar month. Okay, new associates and preferred customers, first order bonus. So this is the actual report. Okay, this is the enrollment date. So the enrollment date shows both right here and in this column right here. And then it will basically be in descending order. So the most recent accounts will be on the top of the report. Here's the enroller name. So registrations with an automatic order, NFR automatic order, and their next generation date is showed here. So registrations that registered with an automatic order, it will show the generation date as presented right here. The next column shows the actual PPV associated with that order. And then this is the enrollment level, or the preferred customer or associate. So basically, when you're looking at for the first order bonus, you're basically looking for the date. These are all the accounts that you enrolled, so you're just looking for the dates. The PPV, it's not like genealogy, it will show you the PPV. If they had an automatic order, it will show that. But at least it gives you an overall list of all the accounts that you registered for a month that you can view in genealogy to confirm the PPV associated with that registration. Okay, next report is downline leaders. Is a report that shows all associates who have achieved a level of leadership during a specific business period. The report lists the leaders in a genealogical order so that you can determine the location of the associate within the leader's organization. The report will tell you the leg number, where the leader is located, and the depth of the organization, which is the physical level. This report is useful for identifying directors in the leader's downline through each leg and physical level in which they are located. Useful for identifying leg leader points, leg structure, and requirements for presidentials and higher. The benefits, again, are the mentor bonus, determining leader leg points, and the minimum structure required. And this is from the compensation plan, which shows you which leadership levels those requirements refer to. And of course, the mentor bonus, which pays the enroller for the leaders in his downline. Okay, so how do you access downline leaders? Again, customize your report, business period selection. Business period selection goes back a full year, and then display format. So you can basically check the leaders that you've attained BP, every BP going back for a year. And then this is the report. Okay, so these are the columns, the leg, the physical level, the current leadership level. So business period shows right here. This is the business period you select. It shows in this section. The leg is right here. Leg is this section. Current physical level is right next, right here. And then the current leadership level on this column right here. And if you want to check the highest leadership level, this is where their leadership would be and their DPV. I posted some of all the ranks of for Manatech for leadership level. And then here are the criteria for leader leg points and minimum structure required, and the mentor bonus. So basically, you will first identify for the mentor bonus what your leadership level is. Then you will come here and you will search for the leaders that are either your level or lower. Okay, because you will get the maximum pay will be at your level. And make sure you select the column that says enroller so that you're the enroller of that particular leader for the mentor bonus. For leg leader points, again, you really don't have this requirement until you reach bronze presidential. But basically what you're looking for at that point is basically gold executives and above in your downline that will give you the points required to meet that criteria. Same thing once you make silver presidential or higher, and you need 2 gold executives in 2 separate legs with above 2 points. Then you will use this report to search for your 2 gold executives in the separate legs, along with your total gold executive directors or higher, giving you the points necessary to qualify for silver presidential. Okay, the next bonus is going to be near real-time DPV. This is probably one of the most important reports for you, which is you'll manage it on a daily basis to see what your current DPV is and your leadership. So near real-time DPV is a report that reflects a total updated DPV of the associates downline, includes DPV of the individual legs of the associates in the organization. The report also shows the associates' current leadership status based on DPV alone. This report is updated every 15 minutes and shows the most up-to-date volume in the associate organization. The leadership status presented in this report is determined only by DPV, does not include all the requirements to qualify for each rank and must be met, for example, such as maximum leg percentage requirements, for example, the 60 and 65%, the active legs, leader leg points, and minimum structure. Displays current BP in real time. The next report is how to get to the next leadership level that we're going to show in this same section. This report shows what is needed to reach the next level of leadership. The report will help you succeed in setting specific goals to meet the requirements for achieving the next level. The report shows your current level and what you need to complete to reach the next level, including maximum leg requirements, active legs, leader leg requirements, and the minimum required structure. Because each level of leadership has different volume requirements, this report makes it easy to determine how much your sales volume should grow and to what extent that growth should occur. Again, the benefit, your leadership level, and for those who are bronze presidential or higher, the global pool. How do you access near real-time DPV? Again, you have the country selection. You can select any account under your downline. It will default your own account automatically. Business period will always be the current business period until the hard close, and it will switch. And then the display format is really only the web page and the PDF. You can't export it to Excel. Okay, and of course the global pool for presidentials or higher. This report assists them in analyzing for that particular compensation. So this is the report itself, near real-time DPV. Here's the business period. Okay, the DPV is indicated here. Total DPV including PPV, so it includes both the personal point volume with the DPV. And then the leadership level. Now the leadership level again is based on DPV alone. So don't make the assumption that just because it says a particular leadership level at this section that you've acquired that leadership. You have to make sure that you look at other data to make sure that you have the other requirements necessary for that leadership. Okay, so each account is listed, is the top of each leg. So over here, you're going to see the country that the account's from, the account number, the name, and the DPV. So each account listed is the top of each leg. So each account is a leg. And then the DPV in that leg. So one thing you have to take in consideration when you're looking at the total and your leadership level, does it meet the maximum requirement rules? The 60 or 65% maximum DPV out of any one leg when doing your calculations. But this report is more useful in using when you're placing orders. Again, it updates every 15 minutes towards the end of the BP when you're placing orders and you want to see whether you've hit that minimum requirement to reach the next leadership level. You can always come to near real-time DPV to check if that DPV has been updated with the most recent order that you placed. And then again, these are the leadership ranks and qualifications. So just remember that from silver associate to executive director, no more than 60% of the total required volume can come from any one leg. And from silver executive director to crown presidential, no more than 65% of the total required volume can come out of any one leg. So you want to make sure that you do your calculations before making the assumption that you've met that criteria, that leadership level. All right. So how to get to the next leadership level? This is the next leadership report. Again, you have your country selection, your business period selection. This report will go back to BP, so current BP and the last BP. The comparison status, next leadership level. So basically, when you select a report without selecting the next leadership level, it will automatically default it to the next leadership level that you're close to reaching. But you can select which leadership level you want to see how close you are to. So you may be, for example, silver executive, and you think you can bypass the gold executive and go to presidential. So you want to see how much your requirement, it will take you to presidential from silver executive. You can click on this comparison status and select presidential as your next leadership level. Then there's the display format. Again, this is going to be just web page and a PDF document. And of course, it helps out with the global pool. So this is the actual report itself. Okay, so business period. Here's your business period right here. Leadership level, your current status. So it puts presidential directors, what's listed here. This is your leadership level. This is up-to-date information. Unlike the near real time, it takes all the requirements into consideration when it calculates your current leadership level. Your leg DPV is down here in these sections. And then these are your additional requirements. Okay, the tricky thing about this report is that when it calculates your leadership level, it's taken into consideration not only your actual purchases that have actually shipped, but also your pending automatic orders. Okay, so for example, this account had 28,962 in pending automatic orders. So when it did the calculation for presidential, it calculated it into the actual total, which is 40,172. So this is just a good report to keep handy, just to look after with that other report, the other report that's automatic orders and exceptions. Because if some of these orders go into exceptions and they don't get shipped before the hard close of the business period, then at that point it won't count for that business period of DPV. So you want to make sure that you're really looking after those pending automatic orders. Okay, and again, it shows you your leg distribution of your DPV. Okay, and it automatically tells you the requirements for the next leadership level. So from presidential to bronze presidential, the requirement 150 PV, which they have 196, so it says it's okay. They need a minimum of 80,000 DPV. They only have 40,172, so it's telling them they need an additional 39,828 to reach that next leadership level. They need a minimum of 3 active legs. They have 7, so it tells them okay. They need a minimum of 1 additional leader leg points. They have 0, so they need 1. And then they don't need any minimum gold executives. So that's okay. So all the requirements that are stipulated to gain leadership level, including the higher leadership ranks, are included in this report. So this is the most accurate report for leadership level. The only caveat is, of course, the automatic orders that may be pending. Okay, and then here it coincides with the leadership ranks and the qualifications. So you have each leadership rank and each qualification criteria. The report automatically calculates the maximum rule. So again, if you have DPV in one leg that's over the 60 or the 65%, it will not calculate it in the total DPV for the leadership level. Okay. So next report, bonus qualification. So this is for the business development bonus. The first bonus, business development bonus, this report shows the associate's PPV with or without pending auto order PPV. Allows the associate to see if their current PPV totals 500 with their customers' orders and auto order combined. Associates close to or qualified for business development bonus. This report shows associates in the leader's downline that have qualified for or are close to qualifying for the Team 2, Team 4 bonus. This report shows associates in the downline's enrollee count, potential business development bonus type qualification, and whether the associate has qualified. And the last, associates who've received business development bonus. This report shows associates in the downline who are already obtained the business development bonus. The report helps leaders identify which associates in their downline have obtained the Team 2, Team 4, the amount qualified enrollees, and the individual team qualifiers. And again, the benefit, this helps you, of course, determine Team 2, Team 4. And these are the criteria for qualifying based on the compensation plan. So the first report is the business development bonus. So again, customize my report, select country, business period selection, and your display format. And then you click show report, and it brings you your report. So the business period is shown right here. And then the PPV plus the pending automatic order PV is shown here. Okay, so this report lists each of your enrolled associates, including their PPV and pending AOPV. And then the PPV, of course, includes the associate personal order plus the customer PV. So this basically shows all your enrolled associates for you all your enrolled associates in your organization for you to determine whether you're close to the business development bonus. So you're looking for all the associates who have a PPV higher than 500. Okay, which will include the associate personal order and the customer PV. Again, when there's a situation with the pending automatic order, you want to again correlate this with the automatic order report to make sure that these orders don't go into exceptions and that the credit card's authorized so that you can get credit for the team bonus, Team 2, Team 4. And again, here is the criteria for the business development bonus. So 500 PPV under your account and 2 enrolled associates with 500 PPV being their own account or preferred customers. Same thing with the Team 4, except now you have 4 enrolled associates with 500 PPV. Associates close to or qualified for business development bonus. Again, same thing, customized report. You have your country selection, your business period, your display format, and then here's your report. So here's your business period. Here's whether they qualified or not. Here's the qualified enrollee count. This is the business bonus type that they've earned. And this is this is the team. So if you want to look at their actual team that made them qualify. So this shows you the associates in your downline that are close to or qualifying for the business development bonus. Okay, so notice these two accounts, these are most likely the same person. So they had qualified 9 qualified enrollees that had 500 PPV or more. So they earned a team 2, they qualified. They also earned a team 4, they qualified. Clicking on show team pulls up their team, so you can see each associate, all their 9 associates, and the PVs associated for them to have that enrollee account. It also includes their automatic orders that were placed as part of that PPV. So this is associates close to or qualified for business development bonus. And again, here's a little diagram for the criteria for the team 2, team 4. The next one, associates who receive business development bonus. Again, same thing, customize my report, country selection, business period selection, display format. Again, on this type of report, the business period do go back for a year for all 3 of these reports. And then this is a report. So you have your business period, you have your business development bonus type, you have your qualified enrollee count, and you have your show team. So this associate in their downline had basically an associate who had 12 enrolled associates who had 500 PPV or more. So they qualified for the team 2, and they qualified for the team 4. And this was their total PPV, 7,335. And then clicking show team, and it shows you the team, all 12, basically all 12 accounts enrolled in the team that had their 500 PPV. And then again, the requirements for the team, the business development bonus, team 2, team 4. Okay, and that's pretty much all the reports for this module. Again, I take you back to the central page to show you reports overview. All the reports that we have shown you today, you have access to the center on the center page or on the left-hand column. Again, you can click the help index for a summary of each report. And then thank you for your time.